two Norwegians side by side. 2 laps, remember. Away they go, any falls or broken poles? No, we get away cleanly for the first 100. The next tricky point is the entry into the first corner, and they all desperately want to be in positions 1, 2 or 3. Goldberg's given up his chance. He's tucked in behind the biggest man in the field, Hattestad. Wise decision. If you can get 1% help by being in the slipstream, why not do it? There you see how tight it is on that first corner, and Goldberg wasn't quite close enough to Hattestad. He found himself being squeezed out by Pellegrino. It's Pechikov of Russia who leads at the moment. 4th in the Sprint World Cup standings last year, Pechikov. He got 1 victory, that came in Rybinsk. That was a freestyle sprint, so the freestyle seems to be where he produces his best work, and he's had a really good pre-season as well, showing great form in qualifying and little local races up north. Took a bronze medal in the Olympics in the team event. Well, Pechikov has decided to slow it down. Virtually pedestrian. And Pedersen is in trouble. Theodor Pedersen with a broken pole. Very slick drills from the Swedish helpers. In fact, not sure it was the Swede that gave him a pole, but is it the same length? Doesn't look too bad. Looks a little bit shorter, which will certainly upset him on the final sprint into the finish. But he's still in contention despite the fact that he's snapped one of his poles. Pechikov, who led from start to finish in his semi-final, is trying to do the same again here. Hattestad looking menacing in second, a tall Norwegian, so dangerous if he's given the space. I think Pechikov's best decision would be to squeeze Hattestad into the side when it comes to that final sprint. 2 more straights, 1 more crucial corner. Up to the rise. It's not much of a climb, but it is an opportunity for someone to make a move if they have the energy. No, they're all happy to stay there, but it looks as though that was the sprint mark for Pechikov. He's suddenly upped the pace. 3 meters clear of Hattestad, and Goldberg in 3rd for Norway, looking a little bit unsteady on his skis. Has he got any strength left in the legs for the finish? Finland with Ainsi Penssinen in 4, but the gap between the leading 3 and 4 and 5 is growing, and it's Pechikov who's done much of the work so far. But Hattestad, who may have got the tactics absolutely right, goes for the middle lane. It's a short sprint to the finish. It's Hattestad who gets it. Pechikov 2nd, or Goldberg possibly. Photo finish for 2 and 3, but Hattestad with those long legs reaching for the line. He